And we are back with another episode of Permanent Record presented by Simple Math Matrix. And this episode, we will be reviewing one of the year's best albums.
Yeah.
One of our favorite albums from this year. And that is The Elephant Man's Bones from technically, Rock Marciano and Alchemist. But if we're going alphabetical, it's Alchemist and Rock Marciano.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in that.
Yeah.
Sense.
You want to go ahead and give us the intro?
Yeah, so with this album, we get a pairing of two legends in the underground circuit, of course, in the name of Alchemist and Rock Marciano and Alchemist. And with this project, we see the pairing of two gentlemen who really know how to do both of their crafts very well.
Yeah. All right, so to begin with, because most people are probably familiar with Alchemist.
Yeah.
If not, we'll get to him later, but most people are unfamiliar with Rock Marciano. Rock Marciano is the...
Say cornerstone.
He's kind of the cornerstone of modern underground music. He has preserved feeling and style of his music that was really prevalent in the late 80s, early 90s, even mid 90s kind of. But really, if you want true rap music, you'll look to Rock Marciano because he's been a mainstay in the culture for who knows how long.
Probably,
you know what I'm saying?
20, 30 say 25. I mean, I've seen him pop up. He's been on the early Busta Rhymes album.
That's what I'm saying,
Crazy. So he's like 25 years in the game.
Deep,
You know what I'm saying? 20 years in the game.
So with his preservation of culture, it's kind of shown through with guys like Westside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Westside kind of adapted Rock Marcy style more or less.
You can say Rock Marciano. I'm not going to say influence Westside Gun because Westside Gun talks about his influences so much. You know what I'm saying? They both kind of... Rock Marciano kind of made the way so Westside Gun
could do. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So Westside Gun could come out. And it's not like it's not even like a tit for tat type of thing. It's like something you could just see.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how, like... A little people know Rock Marciano. A little people know Westside Gun, but a lot more people know Westside Gun.
Yeah,
that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's how you could put it.
And then Alchemist, it's... if you're a hip-hop fan at all, if you're probably watching this, you don't really need an explanation of who Alchemist is. But Alchemist is one of the greatest rap producers of all time.
Yes.
From California.
Yes.
But really made his name kind of like popularity, like in the main stage-wise.
Was New York. You know what I'm saying?
New York rap.
You know what I'm saying? Prodigy. You could probably, some of his earliest credits are on Prodigy albums. You know what I'm saying? Mobb Deep and stuff
a lot
like
of that Lloyd Banks, all that G-Unit shit. A lot of that Brooklyn and Queens shit that was...
Came from a white boy from Santa Monica.
Which is crazy, yeah. But that's who those two guys are, just in the nutshell.
And then, I mean, because you can honestly say, like, this is probably, like, Alchemist's second birth. You know what I'm saying?
Rebirth, yeah.
Rebirth, you know what I'm saying? Within the past 10 years now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You say 10, I say more 5.
Nah. I say 10 because Alchemist was really... He was still underground in the mainstream world, but, like, he was still working. Like, if you go to them early Currency albums and stuff like that, even on the Damo Genesis tape, he got Alchemist has been around for a very long time.
The thing is, Alchemist is never, like Rock Marciano, if you listen to this, if you're in this arena, he's never left at all.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He's never left at all. But this album, they linked together for The Elephant Man's Bones, and it's, 13-track album?
13, oh, my bad. That was, bad on my part.
No, you're fine. But like I want to say a 13-track album. 14-track album. With only 4 features, correct?
Yeah, 4 features.
Only 3 of those are actually...
bars, verses.
Yeah, and then completely produced by Alchemist. So I guess we'll go more or less. Let's start with... We'll highlight the features first.
Yeah.
Before we go into kind of breaking down what Rock Marcy did with this album.
Yeah, so the features we got... we can go in order. We got Action Bronson, Ice-T, Bodie James, and Knowledge the Pirate. I give if I were to order in order to rank those, because the 3 verses are Knowledge of Power, Boldy James, and Action Bronson. If I were to rank those 3 verses in order of how I like them, I gotta say Knowledge of Power, Boldy James, and Action Bronson.
Yeah.
Because Knowledge the Pirate, who is a close friend of Rock Marciano, and who's been in the underground circuit dropping tapes for a minute. He's been on a couple West Side Gun tapes. He was on Bodie James' Kill Nothing tape.
Yeah.
He got a really dope voice, he really
does.
hard delivery, and he follows with some really nice and intricate bars. You know what I'm saying? And I really like his style and his grittiness too. So his verse to be like the very standout feature on this album.
To you?
Yeah.
For me, it's actually the Ice-T one. I don't think I'm gonna. I can rank them, and I'll say the Ice-T feature goes like it even before the bars because the way that he used Ice-T on Horns of Abraxas, when you kind of look at it, I was expecting the verse.
Yeah, we both
when I first saw the track list, but when we actually heard it, and you get him kind of narrating the track, it's beyond perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like I've always said that Rock Marciano's music has a cinematic feel to it, and putting Ice-T as a narrator on a song, and I'm not going to tell you what the song's about. You have to listen to it to fully hit you, but to use Ice-T in that manner to add to that, this whole thing feels like one big movie.
Yeah.
Rock Marciano creates black exploitation soundtracks for films that don't exist.
There you go. Because that's all. Yeah. If you don't go, I'm sorry, we're gonna get off. I'm just mentioning one other album. If you go into Pimp Fire Strikes Back, that's literally all that is.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite projects by Mark Marciano.
But as far as the feature placement, it's perfect.
Yeah. Especially all laced over top of this Alchemist gritty beat. You
Exactly, because you got Boldy, who's been working with Al a shit ton in the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? You got Action Bronson. So this is all kind of like a family thing. You know what I'm saying? None of these features feel forced or out of place because these guys are already trading verses all over the place. Trading beats, trading.
They probably never, none of this shit probably cost a dime out of each other's like actual
pockets. Yeah, exactly.
So that's exactly how this album feels. It's very put together. It's very well put together.
Oh yeah, it's
just like how and that's the thing when you have Rock Marciano, who isn't just a great rapper, but is also a great executive producer, as we've seen. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's producing, because he actually is producing his shit too. Like yes, he has a great ear for beats because he's making these beats. He has such a unique flow because he's damn near made these beats for him. You see a lot of you see a lot of Rock Marciano and Stove God.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You go back and you listen to Reasonable Drought if you aren't familiar with Rock Marciano. If you do know Stove God, listen to Reasonable Drought, and then take a day or 2 or 3 and listen to nothing but Rock Marciano, and you'll understand like where Nate was coming from, where it's not just the beats, it's not the words, but it's the craftsmanship between the two that he's capable of by himself.
And that's kind of how he's been able to keep this side of hip hop alive.
Exactly.
You know because he's been able to curate that sound and.
Because honestly, at this point, the underground is more curation than it is individual talent. It does take a lot of individual talent. Guys like Drew, Hami, fucking Rock, Stove God, those guys, it takes a lot of individuality. But really, what it takes is being able to say, well, I know I have this percentage of an audience, and I'm cool with this person. There's this percentage of it. I know our sounds mesh, and we can make this, so why not?
The community.
Yeah.
The community.
You have to be able to curate within the community.
The underground community is very tight-knit, and this just shows another reason why it is. Because people asked for this album. People wanted this album.
Yes, why would you
not want this?
Because this is 2 underground legends.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And Alchemist is probably, I'm not gonna hold you. Alchemist is probably one of the most highest demanded producers right now.
Oh yeah,
he's definitely in high demand.
Oh,
definitely high demand.
Alchemist has always been one of the most in demand producers. You know what I'm saying? It's just now that the shit he's been producing is becoming the popular shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it is for real.
Yeah, you're right. Because he's on anybody like we've named. He's produced for every feature. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's not like Ice-T, of course, but. Shit,
I wouldn't doubt he has Ice-T beat.
I've seen a list. I've seen a list of all his producer credits, and it's very extensive. It's like 4 pages.
I wouldn't doubt that there's Ice-T somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying? But you can go track by track with this, but you don't have, like I said, it's this is one of those projects too that I feel like is meant to be taken in total.
Yeah.
In whole.
Mm-hmm.
Because you gotta
listen to this album in order.
Yeah, it's a quick, because songs like Quantum Leap are so different than songs like Daddy Kane or Horns of Abraxas or anything else on the team.
Or like my favorite song, The Elephant Man's Bones. That's
my favorite bar on
literally, it has one of my favorite bars on it too.
That is my favorite bar out of the entire.
If because I got 3 of my. It is a whole bunch of bars. We could pick through the album for bars. We could just do that all day.
Oh, I mean, with any rock Mars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going to lead to.
Bar.
But if I'm gonna say one of my favorite bars is off of Elephant Man Bones, where he said it takes a village to raise a kid, but still
can produce an
idiot. No plan is bulletproof. It's just an experiment. Always got to adjust the steering wheel, even when the mission is linear.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That is hands down my favorite bar from the.
Bro,
yeah,
what?
That's hands down my favorite bar from the.
It takes a village to raise
from the
a
whole
kid,
album.
but it still can produce it.
Yeah, it takes a village to produce a takes a village to produce a kid, but it still can produce it. That is fucking ridiculous.
Because it's true.
You
can look in today's society. You could go down your Instagram TL, definitely Facebook TL, and your Twitter. You could see the villages that are producing idiots.
Yeah,
man.
They raising idiots. Yeah. What are your other favorite bars? That was my only one. That's the only one. I mean, they're all amazing, but that's the one I would give all the shout to.
And then I got Stigmata. That's the second. That's one of my second favorite songs. He said we just shooting the breeze, going through the routine like 2 teams playing Call of Duty, but all of these is real toolies. The road was hard, but that was a lot growing me. When you have the truth and the beauty, no man can remove your jewelry, no matter how keen the ingenuity. Come on now.
Yeah.
That man's preaching.
Yeah, exactly.
He's dropping knowledge.
That's what, and I will always say that there's a lot. Push, dropped a great album this year. That's probably a lot of people's unanimous rap album. But Push didn't have no bars that made you do what the God?
Yeah. He made you look in the mirror or something like God damn. Then my last one is off of it's off the Elephant Man. I don't think that one's off the Elephant Man. That's off that. First one said this is off the Elephant Man.
No, the first one is off Elephant Man.
Both of them bitches. He said, God bless the child, y'all finally got it together. For good times hanging in the child line like Florida evidence. My aura is the essence, is fluorescence. That's where I belong. This is all destined. The story was epic. Always swore I was being tested.
So is the namesake song on the album is Elephant Man's Bones the best song?
Shit.
You said two.
I did say 2 bars are from that. Probably so, man.
I would say
probably so, man.
It's Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap's up there too.
Quantum Leap for the general ear. Quantum Leap you could play to somebody who doesn't like underground music, and they'll fuck with it.
Yeah.
But Elephant Man's Bones.
And then when you. This is another case where it's just the Alchemist. Like, it's the scene. This song puts a scene in your brain. Like, you're just sitting at a upscale restaurant and somebody's playing the piano and somebody's just casually rapping these bars in the background.
Yeah.
Like, it's just an elegant night. And
Rock Marciano is a rap lounge singer.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
There you go.
You literally.
It's crazy the way he does shit. It's the key, yeah. The doo-doo-doo. It's the keys, the beats and shit. But it's all the picture that it paints. It's a blaxploitation movie on MP3. You know what I'm saying? Like it.
When I'm an old man, that's gonna be one song playing in the background.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. So we got through our favorite. What else we got here? The low points of the album.
I ain't gonna lie. The only low point of this album to me is probably Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
I just feel like that song was kind of out of place.
Man.
In terms of the production and how the beat was. It's not a bad song. Action Bronson snapped. They both snapped, of course, but it's like that song didn't meld well with the album to me.
I kind of agree with that.
And that's just my only, because that's a song I don't listen to.
Either that one, is that the very last one?
Nah, Daddy Kane, that's the second song.
Okay, no, then.
Oh, the last song I love. I love the last song.
It's not the last one. It's one.
We say I'm channeling big, like I'm channeling big without a spiritual medium. That's the last song.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm lying then. See, I always let it play all the way through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if there is a part that I don't like, in 2 or 3 minutes it's over. You know.
Yeah, that's why I can listen to the whole album
with
still listening to Daddy Kane. It's not like that's the song that's gonna make me not want to listen to the album.
Yeah, that's fair. Overall, though, what do you give the album? What do you give the album?
I give it a 9.
Yeah, I give it a 9 too. Because minus, like you said, there might be a low point where I lose interest for a minute or two
Yeah.
here and there, but rarely. I give it a 9 just because it's not my favorite project of the year. It's like my second. It's in my top 5.
It's definitely in my top
But
5.
I
Definitely
can't.
my top 5.
I can't give it a 10 if I'm going to give the other one a 9.5 probably.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You kind of cancels the ranking process.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
It would
Yeah, so
fucking
I give it a 9 though, because it just.
I want to see it again. I want to see Rock, Marcy, and Alk do it again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, we'll
don't
get
know,
more
doubt
Rock this year. We'll get more Alk this year too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's one of the best things about being fans of like
underground.
Whatever, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We actually get
people that still love the music. You know what I'm saying? Artists that actually care about the craftsmanship of it and the art of it, and that's what you got when you have to you have a Galileo.
Because even if we get flooded, we get quality music.
Yeah, flooded. Like you could get. We've literally been flooded. I'm sorry to take it off of him, but we've been getting flooded with Boldy albums for the past 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And nothing has been disappointing.
Nobody's complaining.
Low quality or nothing. Nobody complains about it.
Yeah.
Same thing with Alchemist. You get an Alchemist project every other month. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
pretty much.
saying?
Yeah.
You're never going to be
It's on
dissatisfied.
everybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's underground shit.
Exactly.
But you want to go ahead and usher us out unless you have anything more to say?
Nah, I'm just I'm really glad that we got this great project this year. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of great music.
It's been a great year for the underground.
And yeah, and this is one of the very much high points. So shout out to those two legends and appreciative of legends while they're still here.
Yeah.
Just like, you know what I'm saying? So
They say give them their flowers, but they can still
gotta
smell
give
them.
them the flowers, man. So thank you to those two guys, man. And with that, we are out. This is the guy King Hoopla signing off on another episode of The Permanent Record. I don't know why I added the. You know what I'm saying? I missed the podcast.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, of Permanent Record. So, it's another episode of Permanent Record. You can check us out and all of our other pods on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? At Simple Math and at Simple Math Matrix. MTRX on Twitter.
Yes,
I'm the guy King Hoopla. That's at King Hoopla on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
It's your boy Mr. aka Super 357, best known as Prince Godbody, and we are out.